Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. Today we are taking a look at the 1990 Mazda Savanna RX-7 Cabriolet. Interesting choice to have the soft top FC RX-7 in this game, but there you go, it is here. It's race modifiable as well, as you can see. Yeah, something a bit different, I guess. There's several RX-7s in this game. This one's perhaps the most interesting. Well, this and also one we'll get to a little bit later when it pops up. In terms of statistics, it's far from the most impressive RX-7 in this game. 380 horsepower, 1,187 kilos, because of course Cabriolets do way more, but on the plus side it should do a lot better than the last Mazda Roadster that took on this track. Anyways, it is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Subaru Legacy Touring Sports RS, which had a time of a 30.037. The RX-7 Cabriolet, unlikely to beat that. In terms of where this car could go, I think it should primarily be aiming for the Nissan Fairlady Z 300ZX version S 2x2 1994, which was the NA Fairlady Z. That set a time of a 31.650. So 31.650, similar sort of power to this vehicle. Of course, this one is turbocharged, but still similar amount of power. I think the 300ZX, quote me if I'm wrong, might actually weigh less than this does. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Of course, this car also benefits from having racing modification, which the other one does not. The Fairlady did not have a racing modification on it, so that should help it. This is actually really nice to drive, you know. Yeah, I was beating it by quite a substantial margin, actually. Jesus. This is, yeah, a very, very pleasant vehicle to drive, is the RX-7 Cabriolet. I was expecting this to be a little bit more, not to my liking, but it's actually got quite a loose rear end on it, but that really helps it sort of get in and out of corners very well. I don't usually like my cars to have oversteer particularly, but in this case, it feels really, really good. Yeah, very positive, which is excellent. I can't really recall how FC RX-7s did in the original Hot Lap Classic. I think they were okay. They just weren't, you know, they weren't amazing, but they also weren't bad by any stretch of your imagination. There we go, 31.118. Can we get any quicker out of this? To be honest with you, the way this is driving and taking the corners, I think this is one of those, one of these vehicles which I think that the time we get out of this is probably going to be quite close to what would be the theoretical limit of what this car can do. We will take a bit of a run up on this final corner, or we'll try to. See if that can help it along to a better lap time. A little bit sideways. Ugh. It's just trying to get it to correct itself out of that corner. There we go. It's going to be a better run out that final corner. It is a better run. 31.083. Not bad. I was not expecting this to be particularly quick, but 0.6 of a second over the Fairlady, and the Fairlady actually was a pretty good car to drive as well. This is definitely better. Handling wise, the RX-7 Cabriolet is better to drive than that 300ZX was, but yeah, I'm still quite surprised. Like I say, I think if we look at the sector breakdown on this, probably, okay, maybe not, but the times aren't really off. You couldn't get much more out of that. I think you could get it slightly higher in the 31s. I don't think it would break 30 seconds, but could be wrong there. but it's not too bad. 31.083 would put it into 7th place. Goes ahead of the Nissan Fairlady Z version S 2x2. Of course, other Fairlady Zs that are going to run around here are going to be quicker, but also other RX-7s that run around should be quicker as well. So it'll be interesting to see sort of the little battle we can get going on between the RX-7s and the 300ZX, and see which one comes out on top. But anyways, that's it for this edition of the Hot Lap Classic. Do hope you've enjoyed. Join me next time for when I'll be driving something different. Until then, farewell.